Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, June 2024, first variant, complete pure paper. We are going to start. So first of all, we have to convert, express in this into complete in square form. So you can see 3 is common, we need to find, take. So 3 common, I got, we can take 3 common from all 3 terms, or we take only first 2 terms, both are okay. After this, what to do? Take half of the number beside of y. Don't take sign, just 4. And we got a 2. So take square of this number. This number we will first time add and then subtract. And after this, these 3 terms will combine. Combining technique is what? Under power 2 will come here, under power 2 will come here, and this sign will come here. So I got a y minus 2, and this 2 square give us 4, and outside minus 15. 3 multiplies inside and in this side, this value. So I got y minus 2 whole square, 12. And finally, we got this answer. So I hope so idea is clear. This negative 2 is equals to A. Though he's not asking us, this is B. And I hope so the point is very clear. But sometime he asked to find it. Okay. Here, no need to find. Let's go for part number next. If you look at carefully, is the same equation exactly same. So it means this converted to this format. So I will replace the whole thing. So first of all, I'm just showing you, but interesting part. Here y square, here x. So what I will do, first of all, job number 1. I will say let x to power 2 is equal to y. Can you see this? X square is replaced by y. So I'm replacing every x. Okay, if I square both sides, like squaring left side and squaring right side. So here y, here x to power 2. So I get x to the power 4 is equal to y square. So this x to the power 4 replaced by y. And this x square replaced by a single y. Okay, you can see this is totally convert in the above format, the same format now. And no need to waste time, just simple say by part A. So I'm replacing it by its value. So I'm going to just copy paste. I believe, inshallah, you will understand. Now onwards, what to do equal to 0. Now this 27, no need, some student expanded, no need expansion. 27 goes on other side. We got a positive 27. This 3 will divide. 3 9s are 27. Take root of both sides. We got a plus and minus 3. And when you got a plus and minus 3, yeah, we got a, yes, correct, okay. And now we will break in 2 parts. Y minus 2 is equal to positive 3 and y minus 2 is equals to negative 3. 2 will go on the other end. I got a 5. 2 will go on the other end, a negative 1. Now both values of y, I will put it either there or here. But better to plug in is on the other top. So x to power 2 is equal to 5. And x to power 2 is equal to minus 1. So take up, because I have to remove the power 2, take a root. I got a root 5 plus and minus, which is my final answer. If I take a root of this, will give you plus and minus, no real solution. No real solution. Actually, it gives us iota, but we will stop it here. And I hope so. The concept is clear of question number 1. Question number 2, we have students. The diagram shows 2 curves. One curve is equation y equal to sine x. Okay, so this is the original graph you can see, and the other curve has a f of x. So you can see this is f of x, the enlarged one, and the original graph is this red color you can see. Okay, In the order to transform the y's to the fx, okay, what we have y equals sine x, first reflected in x-axis. Okay, describe fully a sequence of two more transformation required, 4 marks. So let's see, it means, first of all, what he said, we will follow it. Reflection in x-axis, all of you familiar. This one box up, the image will be one box down, and which I am marking. So look at now, student, let me draw. This drawing for me is very important reason, because I have to explain you properly, and that is why I'm doing it. So drawing is compulsory. Wait a minute. Okay. So reflection. So reflection is done. Okay, number one job. Number two, you can see, students. So this graph is, we have two options. Okay, what I can sense. Look at here. This is a, yes, it is a, if you see here, two possibilities I can observe. If I stretch this graph parallel to y-axis, so this will go down, this will go up, this will go down, and this will go up. Why go up and down? Logically is very clear, because stretch, what is the distance from here to there? Let me zoom for you. This is a 1 unit. You can see 1, okay? Is a 1 unit. If I stretch 3 times, what happens, students? So, so this becomes, so this 1 unit, 1 into 3 becomes 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this point reflected here. Sorry, stretched here. And because this is all on x-axis, because on x-axis distance is 0, 0 into 3 becomes 0. So it will not move anywhere. Let me change the color of pen, and then I do it. So it means this is a here, and this is a here. And this again, where this point is on x-axis, 0 into 3 is 0. So it will not go anywhere. So if I make it, you can see from here, just a minute. So I get this kind of curve, okay? And this is 1, so 1, 2, and this 3 here. So wait a minute, please. Okay, so 1 and 2. So it is approximately like this. Okay, so I'm just showing one curve only. So this is stretch. We can say it is a stretch. Let me write it here in a red color. So it is a stretch parallel to y-axis, where the stretch factor is equal to 3. Better to don't write SF. So I read, okay, that he mentioned must write a word stretch factor. Don't write SF shortcut. Is equals to 3. Okay, now you can see this is how much difference left here between each point, 2 difference. You see, 2 differences, 2 difference, 2 difference. So it is a translated. So I mean, it is a translation by 2, and I can say number 2 is a translation by column vector, because going downward, no x motion, but y is -2. Because let me show you, look, students, look, I try my best to make this idea. Look at here, this graph. 1, 2, you see, it came exactly same. And what about other one? So 1 and 2, you see, it totally came on the black color curve. So it means both parts. I can't show you together, but I believe you got it. So this is translation. So we have an answer for this. First answer, we got it. 1 minute, let me shift it there. cut from here and paste. So this is and the stretch factor, cut and paste. Okay, so point is very clear. And second one, I need to bring it down. So this is a number 2. So he was asking, give me 2 more transformation. I hope so, bought a point. We have a second choice as well available, but I think so this is a better, and you can see easily how it is translated. Okay, now I'm erasing my work, and I'm going to show you what the question he asking for. Find the effect in terms of sin x. So do you know, student, first of all, I just mentioned you, when you talk about, we have special format, y is equals to a sine, all right, just write it, a plus b sine in the bracket cx. So multiplying factor is called amplitude, adding factor or subtracting factor is called x's, in the bracket number is called the number of cycles. In 2 pi, you know, it should be 1. If I write here 1 here, if it's 2, so 2 pi, I think point is very clear. Or in 360 degree, you can say also, no issue at all. Let me check in degree or radians. Is a pi, radians, so 2 pi. So multiplying factor is called amplitude, and the middle line, when you go ups and down, the middle line is always called x's. So if you look at on top, students, so this big curve, this one big curve, the axis is where? The x is the middle line, which is obviously -2. You see 3 units downwards, 3 units up, 3 units down, 3 units up. So the middle line is called axis, and that is, I can say directly -2. So I'm writing in the place of A, I'm writing directly -2. Okay, what is B stand for? Amplitude. Basically, amplitude means how much distance up and below the x-axis. This is called amplitude, B. So if this is a -2 is amplitude, axis, I'm writing for you. How much going down? 3 boxes. How much go up? 3 boxes, 3 boxes. So amplitude is basically 3. So I got it. This B value multiplying factor is 3. Now we left only C value. C value is in 2 pair. So look at here, it's starting from here, it goes and stop at here, which is a 2 pi. It means basically in 2 pi, we have a 1 cycle. We have 1 cycle in 2 pi. So if we have a 1 cycle in 2 pi, we must write here 1x. If we have a 2 cycles in 2 pi, we have a 2 become. So I hope so the concept is very clear, and the question is completely. Question number 3, we have the coefficient of x cube in this expansion is 160. It means I can say the coefficient of x to power cube is equals to 160. And he asking for the constant. And next part, he talk about x cube also. It means we have to keep our eye on second part as well. So first of all, I'm going to expand 6C0, 2 brackets, 6C1, again 2 brackets, 6C2, 2 brackets, and lastly 6C3 and 2 brackets. Okay. In first I can do directly also, no problem. 3 come in each first bracket, and this AX will come in each second bracket. AX, 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 and AX. The difference of these numbers will come on first bracket, 6 minus 0. 0 will count directly on that. 6 minus 1, 1. 6 minus 2, 2. 6 minus 3, and 3. So I believe up till here you got a point. But I will keep our eye that we maybe this answer we need from here. If we need, then I will solve. If we don't need, then I will directly solve this part only, which is required. But now I'm solving full. 6C0 is 1, 3 to power 6. 3 to power 6 is 729. Something to power 0 is 1. I believe you're understanding. So 61 is 6, and 3 to power 5 is 243 into AX. Okay, and 62 is 15, and 3 to power 4 is 81, and square of AX square. So 6C3, if you check it, is comes 20. And 3 to power 3 is 27. And a to power 3, x to power 3. So 729 I get from here. And 243 into 6, I'm getting 1458AX. And 15 times 281, I'm getting here 1215A square x square. And 20 times 27, I got a 540 a cube x cube. Okay, so now according to situation, as he mentioned, I bring this statement down as this. I'm writing a word as. So coefficient of x cube is this. So 540 a cube is equals to 160. So you know it very well what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to divide 540 on other end. So when I 160 divided by 540, I get it here. A cube is equal to 8 over 27. Take a cube root of the both side. I got a 2 over 3. So we got this A answer. But you see, it means if we have alone this part, let's say alone this part, I can reach directly without showing first three terms. I can reach directly and get my answer. But I'm worried about maybe this part is utilized in next part. See, check it. Is this same or not same? Correct. So and he asked me question of x cube. So what I'm going to do, whole equation I'm going to replace down. So 729 plus 1458 ax plus 1215 a square x square 540 a cube x cube times 2, 1 minus 2x. Now he's asking coefficient of x cube is task. So how we can do it? So naturally, this multiply with any term, I will not get x cube. This multiply with any term, I'm not getting x cube. But x square multiply with x will get x cube. So this term multiplying with this term, I get x cube. And x cube into 1 will get x cube. So I believe the point is clear. And when I multiply this with that, so get ready, positive, negative is a negative. 1215 into 2. I got a 2430 a square x cube. I repeat my words. So positive into negative, negative. Be careful. This value into 2, I got a number. And a square as it is without any change, x square and x cube. Now, student, this is an easy 540 a cube x cube. Okay. Now I'm replacing. First of all, I'm writing. Let me check. Yeah, correct. Now I'm replacing each put a value 2 by 3. 2430. And here 2 by 3 to power 2. And x cube I'm keeping as it is. And same here 2 by 3 and power 3 x cube as it is. So I have to multiply this with a 2, 4 over 9. And I'm getting here 1080. Okay. Whereas the other an x cube and negative sign still there. So 540 times 2, 8. And divided by 27, which we know already, which in the previous part he said 160. So 160 x to power 3. And now you students, you know it very well. If I solve it, negative 1080 and plus 160. And I'm getting negative 920 x cube. I'm looking for coefficient. So negative 920. I hope so. The point is very clear. So you have seen, students. So this answer, this question is a need to use the next part. In this kind of question, you have to expand it. And one more thing, you can guess easily that we need two terms. Okay. So you can expand two terms, even you will not lose marks. I hope so. The concept is very clear. Question number 4, we have the equation of curve is given this, okay, and this falling point lies on the curve. Non-exact values are given 5 dp's, okay, and a given, b, c, d, e, and f, okay, all points is given, but okay, and he missed this k in the middle, so he's asking that find it. So not a hard job, simple. This value you replace in x, and that's simple. So first of all, I'm copying f of x. So 2x minus 1 In the square root, I have a 3x minus 2 and negative 2. So how many x's I will leave empty spaces? Then I replace every empty space by what number? So 2.0001. Three zeros, make sure. So 2.0001. 2.001. And if I type this in calculator, because we'd write it to 5 dp's. So f of, and for your knowledge, this is y value, f of this is actually replaced by is a k. So I can replace here k. So left hand side I got a k, and right hand side I will type in calculator. And when I type in calculator, after rounding 5 dp's, I'm getting 4.00063. I think you understood. Okay, this is not a hard job. 1 mark. I have shown you this formula copying. If you don't show and directly put, no problem, 1 mark only. Let's talk about, we show the table gradients, AB gradient, AC, AD, AF. A student keep eye is fixing A, and then he find the gradient. So AB, AC, AD, AE. So not a hard job to find gradient of AE. Basically, what's formula that you know already? Y2 minus Y1. Over x2 minus x1. Okay, and I'm finding the grade of AE, which I will check it in calculator and typing. So I got it 6.3566. So this is not even hard. So we got it 2 marks in no time. So let's talk about the next part. What he's talking about, deduce. The deduce means we can extract the deduce means, sometimes use the word hence word he used, or sometimes deduce. Okay, deduce means when you extract some result, it's called deduce. Okay, so deduce means you can extract some result from this table. And why he put f dash here? F dash stand for the gradient. And he, in short, he asking what is a gradient at x is equal to 2 sharp. So some students think that we have to go for derivative. If we go derivative and plug in x2, there's too lengthy. Why too lengthy? Because there is a product formula in AS level. There's no product formula in A2 level. We have a formula. And is a too lengthy, and mark is only and only 1. So what is the technique we have? So technique, I'm going to explain you. It will take time, but I think after explanation, it will not take too much time. So have a look now. I'm going to explain this example. This example, not that same question, but a different. And I'm going to help you one idea here. I believe, inshallah, you will understand. Have a look, students. So let's say this is a 0.05. 0.5. Let's say I take a point. 1 minute, please. Okay, I take a point here. This is A. This is A. Let me check a blue color. This is A. Okay, this A is, and what is the x value? 0.2, and y is something. Okay, approximately. Let me check it. I think I have no any exact number. Okay, I think I should take not here. I should take somewhere. Okay, I take here. Okay, so A is what? X is 1, Y is 1. Very clear. X is 1, Y is 1. Okay, if I take B here, this point B, so X is this number and Y is this number. Okay, so this is a something number. I'm not writing exact numbers, but just approximation. If I go for this C number, let's say C is here and C is here is 2, 4. I think you're understanding up till now. Okay, now interesting part is what I'm trying to help you. If you join these 2 points, students, so what happens? Look at here, the blue line. I'm getting a line here. If I join AB, done. Now I'm joining AC. AC. 1 minute, please. This is a too close. Again, this too close. I think this okay. To this AC. Okay, now I take 1 point is a little bit away, and that is, let's say this is a D. Here D. Okay. And if I take a D and then join this line, you will see what happens. So this line is here. Okay, this is not exact. I have to slightly drag. Yeah, this is AD. Okay, now I remove the scale and I'm just asking one thing here from you. Look at here, this is AB gradient. This is a line representing AP gradient. Okay, and this line representing AC gradient, and this line representing AD gradient is a common sense. As I go farther, look at here, this gap between A to B, X gaps are very close. This is a 1 and this is 1.4. But as the gaps are increasing, like this is X value is 2, the gap is increasing, the line become more slant, okay? And more slant. And this is the next gap, as you can see from here. So you can see as I go this far, go away from the point which I know. Actually, my plan is to find out a gradient at A. Gradient at A. I mean, when X is equal to 1, I want to find gradient. So you tell me, is this AD is a right gradient for the A point? No way. If I find AC, can AB representing the gradient at A? Impossible. Is the no, sorry for that. 1 minute. I should talk from the far point. AD is AD line. AD is more steeper. Okay, is AC is a less steeper, and AB is a least steeper. So actually, how much I go, look at there, if I go close to the point, close to the point, close to the point, that is give us a more accurate gradient. I think you people understanding every AD is also giving gradient, AC is also giving gradient, AD is also, and AB is as well. But you can guess from here, as my X value of the point is close to X value of this point, that gradient will be the closer. Correct or not? Come back on the question. And I believe now you understand well, inshallah. And I'll show you here. Come back and check, please, here. If you check it, I just give an idea. So there are A, B, A, C, A, D, A, F. Okay, just give an example to understand. This is a curve. This is A. Just make sake of understanding. This is a B. This is a C. This is a D. This is a E. So you tell me this is AE, this is AD, this is AC, this is AB. So which point will give you the best gradient? Naturally, that point which X difference is very least. This X base difference is a big difference. Only this is the AB. So AB distance, AB gradient would be the closest gradient at A, because he is asking at 2. At 2. So 2 is if you look at carefully, 2 is at A, and that is why I think you understood well my opinion that if you're close to A, which point is a close to A, that is will give us the best gradient. So I hope so. The point is very clear. Now come on question. So you can see this one, the point, very close point. What is it? This is a 2.001. This is a 2.001. Look at here, these number, these X values are increasing, correct or not? So the difference is increased. So 3 minus 2 is a big difference. So which point has the least difference? So these 2 points are closest to each other. So that is why this will give us the exact gradient, not exact, sorry, close. So that is why I'm saying f dash of 2 is equal to 6.25 as 01, but after rounding, I'm getting 6.25. And this is my final answer. So you learn in one lesson, no need to go far, which point is a close, and you have to keep your eye, especially one thing. You know, sometimes he can deceive you by giving a different points. So look, 2 and 2.00001, very close to 2. 2.01 is a little far from 2. 2.01, little more farther and farthest. Okay, so I hope so you got a point. You know, keep your eye on X values, and I hope so you got a point very well. So question number 5, we have to prove this identity, take left or equal to right or right to left. But big value to small is easier. So I'm starting left hand side. Basically, if you look at here, I tell a trick. Trick is what? Whenever you have this kind of questions come, okay, then especially keep your eye on, do you have a square of any number available? For example, square of sine available, and we have to replace this value. And what the value, all of you familiar, sine square plus cos square is actually equals to 1. And sine square value is obviously, all of you know, 1 minus cos square. If I replace 1 minus cos square, this is our starting, and here we have an ending point as well of the question, because this rest part is not hard to do it. You can see now it means you start the right way, question become very, very easy. So have a look now. 1 cancel out. And what is the common from top? Negative cos common out. And I got a cos x plus 1. And denominator, we have students 1 plus cos x. And they are plus orders different, no problem. Cancel out. And we got it. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I got it. So let's go for the next part. Okay, look at now, student. If you compare this equation with this equation, okay, well, again, the word hence available. Hence means the top part will help us. If this ticket, what is the comparison? We have everything same, only the extra part. We have extra 2 available. We don't have a 2 available. So what we'll do, we'll try to convert convert it and try to match with the part A. So what I can do, students, I will take 2 common from denominator. I got 1 plus cos x. And you see this 2 is dividing, will go there, multiply. So it turns to be sine square x minus cos x minus 1. I believe you people understanding. Some students try to do the long working. No need of long working. Okay, here I got this 2 over 4. Because this 2 is dividing, will multiply up. Okay, now check it, students. Is this same with that or not? Check it. Is this completely match? Yes, completely match. So no difference? Yes, no difference. So you know very well this is actually equal to negative cos. So we can replace by here, left hand side, replace by negative cos. So negative cos I replace and I got a half. Negative will shift on the other end and I got a negative half. And negative according to cast property, CAST cast. C for cos, A for all, S for sine, T for tan. So this cross which I'm making for only cos, according to criteria, all means cos positive here, cos means cos positive here, sine means sine positive but cos is a negative, tan means tan positive but cos negative. And we talk about cos negative. So we have quadrant number 2 and quadrant number 3. I believe all people understanding what is going on up till now. So now take as this alpha for a while. Alpha is equal to cos inverse of half. And I got it here 60 degree. 60 degree, I must make a line and x-axis. Line and x-axis. What's rule of measurement? Start from positive x-axis till line. So 180 minus 60. So answer number 1, I get 180 minus 60, which is equal to 120. Second is from here till here, 180 plus 60. And I believe you got a point very clear, and we got a 240. See, this is a function and it is a less than 0. It means we are starting from 0 and going backwards. Okay. Diagram shows a graph. On this diagram, sketch the graph of this. So we have to find out, sketch the inverse function, show by a relevant middle line. So 2 marks for this. And find expression of f inverse. So first of all, students, what is the basic method? I will take a scale. And first I will draw the middle line. Okay. And middle line, you know very well, we have to make it 45 degree. You can see on screen, 45 degree. So this middle line, I am drawing a 45 line degree. So this scale is okay. Not passing through center. Okay. Now after this, what is the method, students? So we draw the reflection, and this is a whole y is equals to x. And how much this away? This is how much this away image we have here. Okay, and this is we can see how much. Look at here, how much we have here. Same we have image here. So I'm going to mark and make sure 90 degree. So I mark here. Then how much this point? You can see same point here and same distance. I'm marking here. Okay, then turning point is graph is turning here. This line I'll erase after finishing. And then it is coming with this point is somewhere here. Okay. And then afterwards, what will happen, you know it very well. So I'm going to make it a rough idea, and then it goes straight. Okay, let me check. The same, almost same. Student see a 90 degree. So all these lines in the middle, I will erase now. This is just a rough only. So I hope so you understood now why I have made this line. Okay. So there's a reason you can say this is a reflection. This is called f of x. And this is called f inverse of x. And basically they are reflection of each other. Okay, this is done. Show any relevant mirror line. So this mirror line he talk about. Find expression of f inverse, how we can do it. So y is equals to 2 over x squared plus 4. Try to make x subject. So first of all, this 4 goes there. Otherwise, some student try to multiply. Impossible. We cannot multiply because not a single fraction. Now I can cross multiply. So x squared goes there and y minus 4 is equals to 2. And this will go under it. So I got x to power 2 is equals to 2 over y minus 4. Afterwards, I will take a root. Okay. When I take a root of the both sides, so we got a y minus 4. Outside, naturally, plus and minus will come. But as you know, students, this is a less than 0. So we are going left side. And I discuss whenever left side comes, we have to make it, put 9 negative sign. Interchanging, x become y and y becomes x. And this value turns to be, you know it very well, f inverse of x is negative 2 over x minus 4, which is our final answer. So next part is asking solve f(x) equal to 4.5. So this I'm going to plug in it here. So 4.5 is equal to over x square plus 4. 4 will go there and subtract. What will happen? I'll get a 0.5 only. Cross multiply. So 0.5 is equals to 0.5 times 2x square is equal to 2. Is a half goes there, and this turned to be 4. And when I take the root of both sides, we got a 2 answers, plus and minus 2. But as you know, the condition on the top, x is less than 0 for the function. So don't forget it. So we will take x is equal to negative 2, not positive 2. So we'll ignore positive value, make sure. So I hope so. The concept is completely over, this concept. And now he's asking, explain the why f and when they have no solution. So you can say they don't intersect, or you can say this is a totally negative and is a totally positive. Okay, because all these negative values, and here we have a, or you can say f inverse. We have this all we have a this y values are positive here and y values are here negative here. So we can say they are values of y, they will never meet each other. So you can say that, or you can write one statement because they can't intersect, or you can say f of x is always positive and f inverse of x is negative. Say they don't intersect. So they don't intersect. So no solution. I hope so. The concept is very, very clear, and the question is over. Question number 7 we have. He mentioned that this AOD and BC are two parallel straight lines. It means this and this are parallel lines. And you know, when two lines are parallel to each other, a line cuts. So this angle, whatever, is the same. So if this is theta, understood, this is theta as well. So everything is very important to understand. These two lines are parallel to each other. I believe you got it. So this point is very clear, and we got the benefit of this. Anyway, further he's saying what? He's asking to find theta. How to find this theta or this theta? Can I use this sector? This sector is not useful. Reason, we don't have given any arc length. So I think this triangle I can get it. How to get this triangle? So concentrate, students. This triangle I'm going to make it here. B letter, C letter, O letter. And best technique to make it this diagram separate. Okay. And now students, if you look at carefully, this is a 10, this is actually arc. So this 10, 10, 10, 10. So this turns to be 10. And this 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. So this is 15. Now in front of theta is opposite, and in front of 90, this is hypotenuse. So sine theta is equals to 10 over 15, and theta is equal to inverse of 10 by 15. And we need to type in calculator, opposite by hypotenuse. So this theta turns to be 0.729727. But he said 4 dp, so I need 4 dp. I don't need is 2. So I will eliminate and no need to add. And I got this angle. Okay, sorry. Yeah, he said even prove it. So done. So proved. Okay, so let's go for next. He asking, find out the perimeter and area of the four plate 3SF. So how to get it? So perimeter. So perimeter is not a hard job to plan. Perimeter is what basically I start from A to O, O to D, D to C, C to B, and B to O. Outer boundary just add. So let me write O to A to O straight plus O to D straight, and then D to C arc length. Look, I put arc on top, C to B straight, and then B to A straight, arc length once again. So in this way, the chance of mistake automatically reduces. So this part, I just take it and I bring it down, and this is a planning. So let's see how we can fulfill the plan. Okay, so first of all, these two values are clear. Obviously, these are 15. You can see from there. Next one is 10, clear. And arc length formula S is equal to R theta. This is arc length. Radius is 10 and theta is pi by 2. So I can say theta into pi by 2. Plus now this CB, this way, how to get this one? So we have to go for Pythagoras theorem. So this I'm looking for, and I'm finding it here. So save my time, and I'm finding it here. And wait a minute. Okay. So I'm finding it here in front of 90-degree hypotenuse square, opposite square plus x square. So x becomes root of 15 square minus 10 square. And if I type in calculator, so students, I have 5 root 5. I got 5 root 5 accurate answer. So CB is 5 root 5. Last part left, and that is the arc length, and arc length formula again, SR theta. Radius is 15, theta we just have it, and I plug in. So 15 times 2, 0.7292. And just a matter of typing in calculator. So, so 5 pi come from there, 25 come from there, and 15 times 2.7292. And if I check the whole calculation. I'm getting 62.8263, and he said 3 SF. So I don't want. So I will not add. So 68.2 centimeters. We got it. This is our answer of the perimeter. And I believe the point is very clear. Now let's talk about area. So student, what is area? We have 3 parts area mentioned. So area is actually a sector, whereas this 15 and this theta. Then we have a triangle where 90 degree, and this is a 10, and this I got a 5 root 5, and then sector, and sector, this is the pi by 2, and this is a 10. So this planning is so clear. So I'm just cut from here and bring it down. And I believe you are not getting any big problem. So let's try to solve it. Half r squared theta. R squared theta. Theta is 0.7292. What is about here? Half into base into height. What about this? Half r squared theta. R square, I mean, 10 to power 2, theta is pi by 2. I think this is not a hard to do it further. And if I check in calculator, so this is a, make sure every part type properly. So we got, after rounding 3 SF, I'm getting 217 centimeter square. Let me recheck once again. Okay, just 1 minute. Half r square theta and base and 5 root 5, and this is a 10. Yeah, half r square theta. Yes, exactly. And the question is completely clear. Question number 8 now. The first 3 terms of arithmetic progression is this, this, and this. Okay, and p is a constant. And find the value of the 10th term. So we're looking for the 10th term, but make sure if you know the first 3 terms in, okay, I give an example. So 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. These are in arithmetic progression, and they are consecutive terms. In this option, if you subtract 8 minus 6, 8 minus 6, and 6 minus 4, and they get exactly same. Same sense, we can say third term minus second term is second term minus first term. Same criteria. I'm using it here. I hope so. You got a point why I'm using this connection. So 13 minus p. Be careful. Only this question is, look, is nothing hard. If you do mistake, and that would be or could be only due to the silly mistake only, sign mistake. So 13 minus p and negative 4 and minus plus 4p minus 1 minus 25. And I think this is negative 5p, 4p come this side, and negative 26, and this is a 14. 14 goes there, become negative. Negative 9p and negative, you got a 1340, negative 40. And 9 divides, while dividing, sign never changes. And we got a p is equals to 40 over 9. And what a question, what the part he's asking us to find out the 10th term. How to find the 10th term? So 10th term formula, we have Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. I'm replacing every n by 10, but thing is, I don't have, first term I have it. Let me copy from here. First term is 25. And what is the common difference? Common difference is our second term minus first term. So common difference become 4p minus 26. So this data I'm going to bring down. Okay. Down, and now I can apply. First term is 25, n is 10, and common difference, I got it just now, 4p minus 26. But p value I'm going to plug in and then inshallah answer. And that is what? 4 times 240 over 9 minus 26. So this value comes from here. You see, it's not a hard job. Only thing is, and just a matter of typing in calculator, you just see this 160 divided by 9 and minus 26. And we got a negative 49. So 10th term, we're getting negative 49. And that's, you see, nothing hard. This is only if we do some silly mistake. Otherwise, easy. First three terms in geometric, the way I taught you on the top, this formula for the arithmetic progression. So for AP, same kind of formula for geometrical progression. For example, this 3 times 2, we got a 6. Times 2, we got a 12. And if I divide 12 by 6 and 6 divided by 3, we got 2. They are same. So it means formula is T3 divided by T2 or equal to T2 by T1. So this formula is very, very clear. Okay. Now, students, how to apply it. Third term is this. Okay, you can see. So I am writing 13 minus q over second term, which is 4q minus 1. Maybe in this part, more algebra. So we have to be careful. Now cross multiply. This is same. So when they multiply, they will behave like a 4q minus 1 whole square. And 13 minus q times 2, 25. So 13 times 2, 25 is giving us 325. Okay, and negative 25q. On the other hand, I got a first term square, negative 2 into first term, second term plus second term square. So 4q comes here, 4q and 1 and 1. So 16q to power 2, negative 8q and plus 1. And here I got 325 minus 25q. Reorder 16q square. And when I bring this 25 on the other end positive, I get a 17q. And negative 324 is equals to 0. And now, students, what to do onwards? Onwards, we just got it. And now we can divide, I think so. Okay, leave it. We can apply directly quadratic formula, whereas A is 16, B is 17, and C is negative 324. To save the time, negative B plus and minus B square minus 4A and C divided by 2A. Make sure at least one time you show formula and then you give directly answer, no issue at all. But minimum one time you have to show it. And if we, so if I check it in my calculator to save the time, I'm getting first answer 4. And second answer, I'm getting with me here negative, wait a minute, q becomes, so I'm getting 4 and negative 81 over 16. But he said here q is a positive constant. So I will ignore this one. And second will ignore, and this is my q value. And did he ask for q? No, he did not ask for. It's the sum of infinity he is asking for. And what is some infinity formula? Basically, a over 1 minus r. But first of all, what is a? First term is 25. What is common ratio? So second term divided by first term or third term divided by second term. So this data, I bring it down. So cut from here, I bring it down. And this data I need to utilize here. But, so first of all, I'm going to plug in this R value there. So 4 4s are 16, 16 minus 1, 15, 15 by 25. So 5 3s are and 5 5s are. So we got a 3 over 5 R value. I think rest part is just a piece of cake. So 25 and LCM is a 5 minus 3 over 5. It goes up 125 divided by 2. So we got a sum of infinity. I hope so. No problem. We left behind. The question is completely over. Question number 9 we have, students. He's saying the curve equation is given here. You can see. And we have two lines. One is x equal to 2.4 is very clear. And one, he said y equal to 1. Luckily given, sometime we not give you this kind of thing. Anyway, y equal to 1. Intersect the curve, okay? And the volume we have to find exact, make sure exact. And if the shaded region is rotated about x-axis. So if we see, if we keep eye from this end, if you see from here like this, so you can understand that which part is closer to the x-axis, which is the farthest. Okay, so you can see this is a line, curve is close and the line is far away. So y equal to 1. So we will take away part, because this full is a first one, and then minus the curve one. So what is our planning? Line minus curve. So volume formula basically is what? Pi outside, and here y1, sorry, here x1, here x2, here y, 2 power 2 dx. This is a basic formula. So, but what we'll do, erase the y here, and we are going to introduce line here. Minus, again, x1, x2, and here power 2, but in this bracket, I will write curve. So let's start. I think the planning is okay. And lower limit is what? Is this, and that is x1 is 1. Second limit is this, which x2 is 2.4. 1 to 2.4. Line equation is 1, 1 to power 2. And then we have again 1 to 2.4 curve equation. Here students have one general question. They always ask one question. Okay, that is mostly is asked that can we integrate before to take square? Not at all. We are bound to take square first. Okay, so first of all, this is expanded. Wait a minute. When I expand, first of all, this is a first take bracket. I got a 1, 1 to 2.4. And here you have power to power, power multiplies. Basically, some students confuse in this. For example, this. So 2 4s are 8. Same 2 and this multiply 2 by 3. Then I bring it up because important to bring it up. 1 to 2.4, and I get it 5x minus 4, negative 2 by 3. Now my question is ready for integration. What is the integration of 1 is x? And what is integration of this? So basically increase a power by 1. And if I increase mean add 1, 3 LCM, I got a 1 over 3. And divide by same. Don't forget it is 5. Some students forget this 5. And this 5 come from where? The derivative of the base. We have 5x minus 4. That is y. And one more thing, algebraically very important, 1 over 5 by 3 will become 3 over 5. Basically, this is basically in denominator. So this is I'm writing. So pi here, I'm not plugging the value until simplify maximum. So here I got a 3 pi over 5. And now my question is completely ready for, here I write as it is, or I'm writing cube root, same thing. 1 over 3 power or cube root, same thing. So I'm going to plug in, when I plug in this here, 2.4 and minus 2.4 minus 1. Upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, here same story. When I plug in upper limit 2.4 in the point here. So let me check in calculator, cube root, let me check once again, cube root, 5 times to 2.4 minus 4, I'm getting here 5.2.4. I'm getting here 2. And when I plug in 1 here, 1 cube root is 1. And students, this 2.4 minus 1.4 into pi, I get in fraction form 7 over 5 pi. And here I got a 6 pi over 5. So LCM is, wait a minute, I think I did some mistake. Hold on. This is coming with me. This is 2.4 minus 1, 7 over 5. Upper
3 by
limit.
5 pi.
Okay. 3 pi by 5. Okay, this is a 3 pi by 5 because is a 1. 1 into that is a 1. So 3 pi by 5. And then I got it 4 pi by 5. Unit Q because it's give us the volume. So I hope so. The point is completely clear. And the question is over. Question number 10 we have, students. So what are question number 10? We have given a circle and the line given passes through this point and is a tangent to circle. Okay. And okay, this is done. Now further what he's saying here, if you look at carefully, he said that two possible values of m we need to find first of all, and for each m we need to find the coordinates of a point where to touch the circle. Okay, so now question comes in our mind. This is equation of line which passes through this point. So first of all, I will say that as 0 comma negative 9 lies on tangent, or tangent passes through this point, better word. I say that as so tangent, tangent, you can plug in this point before or after, no problem. As tangent passes through 0, negative 9. So I can replace negative. What is this? X is 0, y is exactly y intercept. Is it directly c value? But some students, they don't understand how the c values. I can show you. Y equal mx plus c. I replace negative 9 in the place of y and 0 in the place of x. M time to 0 plus c. So c becomes 9, negative 9. So equation of line becomes what? Equation of tangent. Y is equal to mx minus 9. This is equation of tangent. According to situation, students, what to do? It is not a, like here, two possibilities. When we have a, most probably we do it with the accuracy, okay? But I think so this question, not a big deal to do with the accurately or just roughly, okay? So you can see. So there are two tangents you can see. Okay. So just roughly I made it. So what is the point here? So according to situation, so two possible values of m. So first of all, you know, whenever tangent concept come in a chapter of quadratics or in okay, what we do, step number 1, we put y is equal to y or x is equals to x. But here is a hard to put x equal to x, so y is okay. So this value of y, I'm going to plug in it there. So we have a choice, but we have a best option here. So I'm going to plug in there. So x minus 3 whole square and mx minus 9 whole square is equals to 18. Now, students, we have to do algebraically. And what is the way we have to use squaring identity? First of all, I'm going to use. So what is a squaring identity? First term square, negative 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. Maybe space problem, maybe. So I start here. Same story if I apply on it. So what is the basic criteria? First term square, negative 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. Okay. And is equals to what? 18. And afterwards, I got x squared from here, negative 6x plus 9 plus m2 power 2, x2 power 2, negative 18mx plus 9 square is 81. And minus 18 is equal to 0. So this x square, I can take common. I got a 1 plus m square and outside I got x square. How many x terms? This and this x terms. So I can tell you easily, I can take it negative 80. Okay, I take negative also common, better. 18m and plus 6. I hope so you got it. How I got it? X common. X and X common out. Now numbers. So we have three numbers, positive 9 and positive 81. It becomes 90 and minus 18. I got a 72 positive. Okay, students. Now I got, this is a value of A. A value is 1 plus m square. And this value is B. And basically, we include negative sign, but if I don't take no effect, logic, I just tell you logic is what? C is 72. So this is okay. And now check it. As we know, as the word tangent we use. So basic criteria, B squared minus 4AC is equal to 0. You use this power 2. This power 2 will eliminate this negative sign. So use this negative 2 or you don't use negative 2. No problem at all. B squared 4 times 2A and C is 72. Okay, again, I have to use squaring identity and you know it's coming frequently. So best idea, memorize this technique as early as possible. I can do shortcut even, student, okay, which I will teach you. And 4 times 272, I got a 288 times to 1 plus m to power 2 equal to 0. Here, 18 to power 2, I got a 324 m square. Here, 2 times to 6 into 18, so 36 into 6. I got 216. And whereas this 36 and negative 288 and negative 288, 288 m to power 2. Okay, from 324, subtract 288, and I got it 36 m to power 2. And positive 216 m. And from 288, subtract 36, I got a negative 22252 is equal to 0. So this is done. After this, what to do? I can divide by common number or I can directly apply quadratic formula. Plus, so negative b plus and minus b squared minus 4a into c divided by 2a. Minimum one step formula we have to show. Okay, make sure. And then we can apply formula even no problem at all. My first answer is coming with me 1, and second answer I'm getting is negative 7. And he asking before find two possible values of m. And then game is not over. Find the coordinates of those 2 points. Basically, we have a 2 points. One is A and one is B. You can see clearly. So these 2 points, we have to work with this. This is a very clear. So I will not use again, put it here and here, put them equal to each other. Again, make question. Why waste our time? I will use this expression. So that is why, students, I'm going to copy this equation. Okay, copy, and I'm going to use here. One by one, I'll use, and you'll see, inshallah, how to get this answer. So if value of m, I have two choices. I have two choices. If m is equals to 1 and if m is equals to negative 7. So 1 comes here and here. I got a 2x to power 2 and 18 plus 6, 24. Hold on, let me check again. Yeah, okay. Now divided by 2, I got x squared. It's easy to do it. That is why I'm getting it. Now 36. So 6 are 36. 6 are 36. Negative 6x, I can go for quadratic formula or factorization and get the answer. And you look at here now, students. I'm getting x minus 6 and x minus 6. I got an x equal to 6. But here also y value as well. So this x value you can plug in either directly in this to get a y value, or here I'm going to plug in, I need m as well. So I think I use this one. Okay, I'm going to use this equation. Wait a minute, students. So copy, and I'm using it here. But same time, I'm using here not even x, even the m value as well. Otherwise, I cannot get my answer. So y is equals to m value. How I got it? M value is 1. So 1 times 2, 6, and -9, and y becomes -3. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, I believe the point is clear. I have done a little lengthy way, but I hope so you understood well. Let's talk about second one. So when I plug in -7 in the whole equation, I got a -7. So here 49 and 50. So I got a 50 x squared. And when I plug in it here, I'm getting here afterward this plus 101, 120 x, and plus 72 is equals to 0. I think this is if I simplify, okay. So maybe it will take time, so I will apply directly quadratic formula. -120 plus and minus b squared minus 4a into c over 2a. I'm showing you that we can do any way to get it. So anyway, so I'm going to do now again. Okay, and okay. So my first answer, and that is same answer. -655 will come 2 times. So x value is -605. Now I use the same value as y equal to mx minus 9. This is equation. And this time m is what? -7, and x -6 over this one. So when I do it, 42 divided by 5 and minus 9. I repeat, 42 divided by 5 minus 9. I'm getting here -3 over 5. So finally, I got answered -605 and -305. So a lot of patience required for this kind of question. I hope so. You got a point very clear. Okay. Question number 11. I said a function is defined by this, and x cannot be equal to 0. Make sure. And naturally, there's no solution because curve is not cutting at x-axis. X equal to 0, sorry. The graph is shown in diagram. Find set of values for decreasing function. So basically, we have 2 rules. If function is increasing, so derivative should be more than 0. If function is decreasing, derivative should be less than 0. So we go for, first of all, derivative. Can we directly do it? No. We are bound to bring x in the numerator. Now I can differentiate. This power comes down and power 1 less. Power comes down and power 1 less. 2 becomes 0. I got -12 over x to power +4. So I believe up till here, nothing hard. So this is okay. Now as f of x is decreasing, I can say this f of x less than 0. So I'm copying this whole and pasting here. Okay. Okay. So let's try to do it because maybe we need some space. So I'm writing it now here. Okay. So now what to do? Multiply with the negative x to power 4 or take LCM. Same thing. If I multiply with this, I get -12. If I multiply with this cancel x to power 2 and got a 3x to power 2. And wait a minute. This is also right approach, but better to do the other way. This is not wrong even. Okay, but in this way, we'll miss 1x answer. So what is LCM here, student? LCM is x to power 4. -12 plus 3x to power 2. So same situation, we got it. Yes, let me check once again. Yeah, same situation. So this goes there, and that is, if I bring it up even, or like this, and 3x to power 2 negative 12 less than 0. So either this is 0, but this is not possible. Let's say we are dealing with a equal sign. This either this is 0 or this 0. But according to situation, he said that this cannot be 0. So that is why I'm ignoring it. So as x to power x is not equal to 0, so I will eliminate this part and I will take this part. This I just want to show you. That is why I can eliminate this part in this stage even, but I just show you. Okay, now student, what to do? 3 common. I got x to power 2 minus 4. 3 will go under 0, will finish automatically. Okay, this is square of x is square of 2. Now we got a x plus 2, x minus 2. Now it, this parabolic graph, I make it. There's negative 2, positive. Lesser means what? Lesser means inside. And how to do it? Less than 2 and more than negative 2. This is my answer. Keeping aside that x cannot be equal to 0, we have to mention, because it is a part of question. That is why we have to justify where third x gone. I hope so you got idea. If you don't show this one, I don't want to lose marks, because this is clear and that is a part of question. So this is okay. And now let's go for next part. What the next part? Triangle is bounded by the y-axis. Triangle, it means we need a triangle. By the bounded y-axis, normal to curve at x equal to 1. Normal to curve at x is equal to 1. And tangent the curve at x is equal to minus 1. So we have to make a triangle, but make sure normal at x is equal to 1. So how to do it, students? I come on this idea. So let's say this is 1. This is x is 1. Same distance we have. This is x is equals to minus 1. Let's say here. Okay, I make it this rough. So this is 1. So go up, up, up. This is at this point, this is what student tangent, and what this called normal. Okay, look there again, I make it. This is normal. All of you can see clearly. This rough diagram, so I'm going to make it here normal. So I'm erasing tangent. Tangent not required here. But thing is that x is 1 we have, y I don't have. So this x value 1, I'm going to plug in it here and get a y. So y is equal to 4 over 1 minus 3 over 1 plus 2. I got a 4 plus 2, 6. Out of 6, 3 gone. We got a 3. So it means 1, 3. So I believe you understood very well how I got x is 1 and y is 3. Okay. So this part is clear and is a part of the question. So I must use it on the other page. Cut from here and bring on the other page. Okay. So I'm just saying here, put x equal to this one. So I got it. So 1, comma 3 is a point. Okay, I label as a just sake of understanding. So this is a. All right. So this is equation, but I'm looking for the equation of the normal. How to get equation of normal, students? First, I will differentiate. When I differentiate, I will plug in x. So let's go for differentiation. And differentiation, I have already, no need to waste time. So I take this from here, copy, and I paste here. Okay, so this is I have already. I'm saying at x is equals to 1. When I plug in 1 here, it gives me gradient of tangent by default. This one, and I'm getting gradient of tangent is negative 9. But what is a normal negative reciprocal? Negative 9 has 1 under it. 1 goes up, 9 goes down, and sign changes. So 1 over 9. So basically, 1 over 9 is a gradient of the normal. Now, students, I'm going to find equation of normal. So what is equation of normal at A? Equation of normal at A. So a lot of planning at A and lot of attention required. And formula, all of you know it, y minus, I will use this point. y minus y1 m times 2x minus x1. Since 9 multiplies there both values, I got a 9y minus 27 equal to x minus 1. And finally, I got it, but I'm looking for very important point. This is a intersection point I'm looking for. Okay, so how to find this point of intersection? So wait a minute, please. And for the, I think this diagram is not so clear. I just make it one small change so you can understand, because this diagram is slightly, if I make it up, then you can see clearly the coordinate. So I'm erasing this point, and this all points are okay. This point is called, I label as a P, or I label as a Q. So how to get a Q? Because, okay, Q. So for Q, what I will do, for Q, I will plug in x is equals to 0. When I plug in x equal to 0, so this 0 minus 1 and plus 27. So y coordinate is coming with me, 26 divided by 9. And my answer is 26 by 9. And it means I got it, this one y coordinate. So, so q coordinate, I'm getting here x0 y 26 over 9. So it means, student, it is a positive. It means what you drew, we drew, is a not wrong. This is a correct. It means this gap is 26 over 9. But anyway, this idea is very, very clear. Let's talk about, the remaining part. Okay, so now remaining part, what is said, the x1 tangent and x is equal to minus 1. Repeat my words, tangent x equal to minus 1. Where is tangent equal x minus 1? So this is a minus 1, and this is, x is minus 1 here. So I'm going to make a tangent at this point, student. Let's have a look. This is, okay. Now I'm going to make it, this line is here. Or I think so, this is delete. I'm going to make it like this, approximately. This is okay, students. I'm going to make it here. The point is not exactly here. The point is here. So this is the point -1. So x is negative. But what is a y? And this is a question of tangent. Okay, this is, I'm labeling as a r. So how to get this value, student? This -1 plug in back again here. I'm saying if x is equals to -1, so y becomes what? So 4 over -1 and -3 over -1 and +2. And if I check it in calculator or just check it, -4 and +3 and +2, I'm getting here 1. Hold on, I'm getting here 1. So point is x is minus y1, correct? So students, this value I'm going to shift on the another page, the next page. So I'm pasting here. Okay, so half part is a question is over here, and now I'm doing the next half. So students, the point of this point I talk about is b, or I write b here, and this is 1. So I believe point is clear. I will use this derivative, and I will use this coordinate to find equation of tangent. So let's try. I think you're understanding. So first of all, students, so this derivative I'm copying and I'm pasting here. Very lengthy work, there's no doubt about it. I'm saying at x is equals to -1. So gradient of tangent becomes -12 and +3. I got -9. So gradient of tangent become 9. And what is equation of tangent, students? So it is a y minus y1, and which is a point I can mention here. -1 and +1 b coordinate. So 1 equal to gradient -9 and x minus -1. So y minus 1, -9 and x plus 1. So I got it -9x and -9. I will plug in, okay, for what is this point, student? This point is r. And I will plug in again here x0 to get a r coordinate. So when I plug in rx, I will plug in x equal to 0. So 0 is here. So y will become -8. So I got a r coordinate 0 and -8. So I hope so you understood very well how I got it. R is equal to -8. It means, students, so I can say that this is a 0, -8. So, so this triangle I'm getting here, you can see this triangle he talk about. Repeat again wording, a y-axis he talk about, normal he talk about, and tangent he talk about. So this triangle area we are looking for. How to get it? So this triangle I'm going to make on next page so people can understand easily and you can get easily, okay? And this is a q coordinate, and this is a r coordinate. This is a point I'm giving them a p coordinate. So let's try to take this cut from here, and I think I will make it here. So let's try to make it here. What is r coordinate? 0, -8. What is the q coordinate? 0, 26 by 9. And what is the p coordinate? So p coordinate, I don't have it. I will find it. And how to get a p coordinate, students? So solve this both lines simultaneously. 9y is equals to, wait a minute. I think we have to, wait a minute, please. 9y is equal to x plus 26. This equation of tangent, I take from here, copy, and I paste here. Okay. And equation of the normal is this. So tangent is this, -9 and -8, -8. And this equation, I'm going to take from here, copy, and I'm pasting here. Okay. Now, students, both lines, we have it. Okay. And I'm going to solve them simultaneously to got a p coordinate. So right for p coordinate. How to solve it, students? So this y value, I'm going to plug in it here. So 9 times to -9x and -8 equal to x plus 26. Equation number 1, equation number 2. 9 nines are 81. 9 8s are 72. This goes there. I got a -82. 72 goes there. 72 and plus 26. And I'm getting 99. 99 divided by 82, and I got x value 99 over 82. So I think this point is also clear, and which is once again, let me recheck 1.2. Maybe recheck once again. Just a minute, please. This 20 shows okay. Okay, this all okay. 9y is equal to x plus 26. No mistake here. 9x 999, and this is I got a -8. This all okay. Now I'm going to plug in this value here, and 9 nines are 81. 9 eights are 72. Okay, and then 72 goes there. 9 nines are 72. 26 plus 72. I got 98. Sorry, this is a mistake. I covered. This is 1998, not 99. So this is a 98. And 98 divided by 82, I'm getting here, students, 41. So 41 over 40. 49 over 41. So I think point is very clear. So let's complete and this approximately 1.1951. Okay, so student, a very interesting part, I'm going to finalize a question now. Student, you know that if I say that p coordinates is x is only matter, look on the diagram, and I try to help you here from, for example, look at here. If I have a triangle this way, and what is this gap? This is called x value, which is 1.19, which behave as a height, and this is behave as a base. So this will behave as a base, and this behave as a height. So what is the formula of area? Half into base into height. Base is what? Base is what? Very interesting part. This is actually -1. So don't take a -1, student. Actually, we have to look here. Wait a minute. This is a 8. So actually, this is the negative. Will not take it for your knowledge. Here, this gap is 26 by this one, and this gap is 8. Don't take negative sign. So it means I will, if I want to write base, okay, base is actually 26 over 9 and plus 8. Don't take negative sign, just for direction only. So base is becoming with us 26 over 9 plus 8, and height becoming with us 1.19. 1951. I'm going to finalize it into 1 over 2 into 26 divided by 9 and plus 8. So I'm going to finalize my answer, and this turned to be 6.50677. But I need 3 SF and unit square. So this is my final answer. So this is a little bit hard. I hope so you understood. But anyway, so what the planning was behind? Planning was, this is a positive value, I will take as it is, but there's a negative value. I will not take negative sign. I take the same value, and there's a full is called base. This is done. And when you talk about this one, this is called the height. There's a height. And x coordinate of this point is called the height. So I hope so the concept is very, very clear, and the question is completely over. Let me show you the full clear view of the question. I hope the idea is very